Okay, this is more an it's like someone seeking an advice.
Okay.
Yeah. And well, actually going to tell her story and a true life story too.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is this young girl. She was about 16, 17, I think, when she was done with her secondary school.
Okay.
So she was supposed to stay with her aunt after her secondary school. And then her auntie started going to this church, this prophetic churches. Yeah, so the man of God, their pastor, picked interest in the girl.
All this
And was
pastor
like,
self.
the man made his intentions known to the aunt, and she communicated the idea to the girl's family, that's the parents of the girl, and they bluntly refused based on she's young and all that. This pastor is so rich, like he's filthy rich, like mad rich. I'm not even exaggerating. And he's one of these popular pastors and all. And this auntie doesn't want to like miss this opportunity, as far it's a golden opportunity for both she and the girl and the family and all that, because them they're like average Nigerian family. She and the pastor now like planned on how they will get the girl. And the girl had already like said no to this man. It was like, no, she's too young for the man. And the aunt said that both of them should go to the church, that they have a program or whatever, whatever. Then she and her aunt went to the church, and there wasn't a program. It was just she, her aunt, and the pastor at the pastor's office.
Okay.
So the pastor then took them to his house. After a while, the aunt said she excused herself that she wants to go get something. And based on the man has people and like he has bodyguards and bouncers, he asked somebody to come and hold the girl down, like pin the girl down. He forced her to take sedatives, like sleeping drugs and all
Yeah.
that. Then he took advantage of her. That's like he raped her.
Pastor.
Yeah.
A man of God. Raped. Wow.
So he raped her with the intention of like getting her pregnant. He figured that that's like the only way he would like get access to the girl, maybe get her pregnant and then marry her.
Was the girl a virgin?
Yes,
She was a virgin.
yes,
Pastor disvirgined her.
exactly.
Welcome, my people. What's up? Welcome back to Extreme TV. It's your boy Belgic. You have someone very special today, and she's here to share a story that you all will love. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Remember, don't want to learn, share to your family and friends. And we have Umi here. Please introduce yourself to my audience.
Okay, my name is Ella Emanuela.
Ella Emanuela. Hmm. Both of them are the same now. If you all say Emanuela or Ella,
I'm
how are you
mostly
doing?
called Ella
Ella. Why are you so happy? Is
because
your
I'm
name
happy.
is your name happiness?
So,
All right, let's go straight to the point. Let's
hmm.
let's let's hear the story.
Okay, this is more an it's like someone seeking an advice.
Okay.
Yeah, and well, actually going to tell her story and a true life story too.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is this young girl. She was about 16, 17, I think, when she was done with her secondary school.
Okay.
So she was supposed to stay with her aunt after her secondary school, and then she began staying with her. After some time, her auntie started going to this church, this prophetic churches. Yeah, so the man of God, their pastor, picked interest in the girl. During that
You
period,
can see the girl, can love her.
exactly,
Oh,
as per
wow.
young, fresh girl
All this
and all
pastor
that.
self. Okay, continue, my sister.
Yeah. So as at that period, she had already gotten like four suitors as she was done with secondary school and all, because I think it was in a remote area, like
Okay.
these village settings and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the man made his intentions known to the aunt, and she communicated the idea to the girl's family, that's the parents of the girl, and they bluntly refused based on, she's young and all that. So meanwhile, this pastor is so rich, like he's filthy rich, like mad rich. I'm not even exaggerating. And he's one of these popular pastors and all. And this auntie doesn't want to like miss this opportunity, as far it's a golden opportunity for both she and the girl and the family and all that, because them they're like average Nigerian family. So as time goes on, she and the pastor now like planned on how they will get the girl. And the girl had already like said no to this man. She
Okay.
was like, no, she's too young for the man. The man should be in his mid 40s and stuff. And she's like 16, going to 17. So you can imagine the age gap. And then one time, the aunt said that both of them should go to the church, that they have a program or whatever, whatever. Then she and her aunt went to the church, and there wasn't a program. It was just she, her aunt, and the pastor at the pastor's office.
Okay.
So the pastor then took them to his house where he entertained them and all that and all that. After a while, the aunt said she excused herself that she wanted to go get something. And the girl was like, oh, okay. Next thing, based on the man has people and like he has bodyguards and bouncers, he asked somebody to come and hold the girl down, like pin the girl down.
Hmm.
And then as he like pinned the girl down, he forced her to take sedatives, like sleeping drugs and all
Yeah.
that. Then he took advantage of her. That's like he raped her.
Pastor,
Yeah.
a man of God, raped. Wow.
So he raped her with the intention of like getting her pregnant, because that's like the only way.
So wait, you mean that a pastor knocked her without protection? Come,
Obviously,
come inside the girl.
a holy come.
Wow. This is this is this is wonderful.
Yeah, it's absurd. So, and he figures that that's like the only way he will like get access to the girl, maybe get her pregnant and then marry her. The girl communicated the whole thing to the auntie, and she was like, ah, don't worry, he will take care of you. You don't need to bother. He even bought you stuff so that you don't feel things and all that and all that.
For a quick question, was the girl a virgin?
Yes, she
She was a
was.
virgin. The
Yes,
pastor disvirgined her.
exactly. She
Wow.
was.
I need to see this girl. And you need to, she's supposed to come. Why did she send you? Supposed to come by herself so that
Well,
I will talk. Ah,
you know that it is not very easy for
yeah, I
those kind
understand,
of
but
victims to come out and say things, because they are
there's
usually judged per se.
they're usually judged, and this is this is a taboo. This is a taboo. If it's me, if it's my sister left for me alone, that church will end. It will close that day. So how long have this thing happened?
I think it's about 3 years
Three
now. Yeah,
years.
three
And
years
what
ago.
happened to the pastor?
It didn't just end like that.
Sorry, finish your story.
This is like the peak of the story.
Okay, finish up.
So I think after she got pregnant, no, no, she didn't get pregnant as her then. She thought she was pregnant because her auntie was even telling her that, so you had sex without protection. Obviously, you're pregnant, you'll be pregnant and all that. It then happened that as at that period, her period was like delayed. So she concluded that she was pregnant. And her auntie was not even making matters easy, made her believe that she was pregnant. And then, in order to hide the shame and all that, that she should just agree to marry the man, that the man will take care of her. And then she was starting to see reason with what her auntie was saying. And now she was like thinking of giving the man a chance. She wasn't even thinking, she gave the man a chance. And the next month, they did everything. They, you know, got married and stuff, traditionally, churchily, legally, and whatsoever. And then she became his wife. moved in with the man and all that. After a
Wow.
while, put to bed, and then after she put
She
to
she
bed,
was that means the man gave her the man knocked her true.
yeah, he did.
Wow. Oh, pastor knock person.
Hmm.
Pastor, you knock person daughter and you dey pray for many people. May God forgive people. You get how old was she then when the pastor knock her?
I told you she was going to 17 as at then.
17 years. Pastor, you get my knock 17 years old girl. Hi!
Well, it's common among these pastors of this generation.
Wow. So continue.
Well, after she put to bed,
Okay.
he changed. As at before then, before she put to bed, he was cool. Like he was taking care of her, doing everything, pampering her, giving her everything she needed. But as she gave birth, everything changed. You know that her body changed and everything. Pastor was like, ah, beg, this is not the girl I marry. I don't want you again. I know that. Then maltreating
What?
her, stab her. He would leave her. She would go days without eating proper food. As time went on, the baby started taking milk. He was taking part of the baby's milk, maybe to soak Gary. And that was like literally how she fed. She fed. Because of all her communication, both with family, friends, and every other relative, nobody could get in contact with her.
Pastor.
Yeah, the pastor. And that aside, well, her movement was like usually from church to house, house to market, and all those movements were usually like he always had like bodyguards and bouncers that were with her from usually from car to car. They would pick her here, drop her at home, pick her here, drop her at home. That was just her movement. She didn't have that freedom. She wasn't even able to communicate with her family and stuff. To an extent, like her parents were now worried and they were like, "Ah, what kind of marriage is my child living? That we're not even allowed to come and visit our daughter and stuff." Even when they try to reach out, mom will be like, ah, this is my wife. I have every right to pin her down. I have every right to say she should stay at home. And then the family weren't like, no, they are not like rich. They're just the average family. And then the man is filthy rich, and so he has the upper hand. And then at a point, this girl had to like think, reason with her brain. She was like, am I going to continue like this? At this point, she was like 18.
Wow. So that means she actually gave birth 17.
Yes, she did. She was like
My
18 and she was
audience,
like,
this is
how is she going to continue life if she hasn't even gone anywhere? She only finished university, secondary school. She just left secondary school and then her life has spoiled like this. She shall just one day she thought to herself, and then she grew this bond with the gatesman at their. So the gatesman called her mom, use the guy's phone to contact her mom, and then ask the mom to like come with people to get people that like security people and stuff. I can't really put it in place, but people that were like strong too to be able to face the bouncers. And then that was how they were able to like get into the compound based on the door was locked and the man usually goes out with the key. So they had to break the window for the girl to leave the house. And she took her daughter and left. As she left, I think she was even pregnant. The first year she gave birth to her child, her daughter, he got pregnant and he beat her and she had a miscarriage.
miscarriage.
So she left the marriage. The man now like came. At first he was like very aggressive about it. He was like, "This is my wife. I have every right." Blah 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 and all that. Family were like on top how much you pay. They refunded him the money traditionally. They did every single thing to make sure that they break ties with the guy. And the guy was like, okay, since you guys have taken her, what about my child? They refused to release the child to the man. And then I think when the wife was leaving the house, according to her, she said
Okay.
that she laid a curse on the man as she stepped her feet off the compound. She laid a curse on the man and then she left.
Power of women. Women are powerful. I'm sure that thing is going to work.
Yeah, it did
He
actually.
can't do anything to avail that cause.
It did.
Pastor, you can't run away from that cause. You go owe you. Continue.
Well, as she left, she started living her life. She started working. I think she learned a skill or so within few months. Then
Okay.
she got admission like
A university.
to university. Yeah. She just wanted to pursue her life. Within those periods that she was in school, she was getting calls from the man, her ex-husband,
Okay.
that hey, I still love you, I want you back, I do this and that. Meanwhile, she did not fully restrict him from seeing his child. He can come like once in a month to see the girl, but like she didn't give her full access to herself and the child. So just like once a month, he come and see the girl, and then he will leave and all that. Had they set their boundaries. Then, as she was in school, she was getting calls from the man that let them reconcile. He was even using the child as a tool to blackmail her. I'd be like, oh, like this, what of this? I want this child to grow without a father figure. Me and you, we are separated. What about the church? What do you want the church to think about me? Blah blah blah. He even told the church people that they were just separated for the meantime. That she has to go and do some stuff and all that. But she didn't like say that the marriage has ended because of what the church members would say. So after that, after the after he begged and all that, she sha just turned deaf ears. She was now wondering that all of a sudden, why is this man coming back to ask me for reconciliation and all that? So she made her findings and she traveled back to her place because the man has his church is actually in their city. Made her findings and then got to realize that the man had this, what's this thing called? Um
Yeah,
um
we understand. The man business
Crashed.
clashed
Exactly. It crashed. And in that period of the crashing, it was like everything was just every bad thing was just happening to him one after the other. I
because
think
I said was working.
I think eh, his car, one of his cars, he had an accident. One of his cars. That's like his favorite car as a then. And then he lost most of his things and he's a businessman. His business crashed and he's an importer, I think, and exporter. His ship, I don't know what happened to the ship, but like he lost most of his things. And then, him now, he's also a spiritual person. I'm not even sure God called him because I'm not
He
sure
called
God
himself.
exactly. And he had,
God know they call the camp people.
I told you that it's a ministry kind of thing. He had like he used to do this miracle thing. You like heal the
Yeah,
blind
he he
and
he used the girl and did miracle now.
used to heal the sick and all this stuff.
Wow.
That's like his own ministry. This and he grew like he had a large number of people as congregation and all that.
Yeah.
But as at that period, those things stopped working for him. He wasn't able to do his miracle again, and everything just stopped. I think he now came back to her saying that she should forgive him so that everything will go back to normal and all that. But well, she's now asking me that things are like really tough on her side, and she really wants to give her child the best life. If she should just maybe see if the man has changed and see if the man will treat her better. And I'm like, okay, it's like I want to continue part two of what the man did. He said no, that just wants to see if that even Christ gave us second chance. If she should go back to the man, that's like before she go back, she have to like see if the man has changed. I don't know what's giving her that thought.
For your information, a man can never change. No matter what happens. Once he has done it, he has done it. You go back, walk.
And this man is like in he's getting to his 50s now. He said he needs a family, he needs his family. Said even Christ gave us second chance. So who are we not to give our fellow humans second chance? you know that considering the fact that the man is pushing 50, he wants a family, he wants his family to be together. He's now using the child as like an emotional blackmail, like, would you like our daughter to not have a father figure? Let us be a complete parent to our daughter and all that. Meanwhile, she's also looking at other factors too, like finance. She's a student, like I said, and she's coming from an average family. She's not able to foot her bills, talk more of the child's bills.
Okay.
And also the what's it called? The part where society will judge her, and the stigma of being a divorcee and a single mom, that kind of
She's
thing.
not the only one.
So she's
Society,
thinking,
society will always talk. Society will always talk, but she's not the only one. There's a lot of baby mama out there that are still grinding, are still struggling to get what they want. Continue.
well, she's very like scared of what people will say, of the stigma that will be on her, and the effect of everything generally, and the stress of she and the child now. Finance sef is the most important and pressing issue that she's having now. She's even thinking that maybe she should, consider knowing the man over again, like trying to like see if the man has changed,
Wahala.
see if there is any way they can, put heads together to navigate life. I say, well, that's
That's
it. She's
that's that's
asking.
that's the big question, guys. So go to the comment section. Please advise her politely. Don't say harsh word, cause she'll come and read through and see one or two things that
Yeah,
she
because
can learn
because
from there.
because if you're harsh towards her now, that's the judgment that she's scared of, what people will say.
So
And
that's why she didn't come to the studio herself. She sent someone to come and represent her. So people have heard her story. This is actually the current situation happening in her life right now. So guys, please judge politely, advise her, tell her what to do, and yeah, we leave it all for you now to answer the question. The big question: what can she do? May she go back to the man, or may she move on with her life and find a better man? Because I know a lot of men will
the
actually
thing
like
is, the
her.
thing is like she's still very young. She's not even up to 20.
Wow, she's 18.
19.
She's 19 years. She's a mother, and she's looking for you guys' advice. So we'll see you all in the next episode.